feel that you're a very, very committed person. So like you put 100% into absolutely everything, you know, and I feel that, and I don't know if this is, I understand gullible. So I don't want to say in a bad way, but gullible as in when it comes to putting your trust into people.
Yeah.
So I feel that you put in a lot more work than anybody else does. But I also feel when it comes to yourself, you give yourself a hard time. And it's like the world is on your shoulders just now. I hope you can understand that. It's just like you feel everything is on top of you, the pressure's on top of you. It's just, you feel like everything's all coming at you at one time. That's what it feels like. But again, you've got this like, it's like you're so important to so many people, and you don't see that. It's like, I don't know if it's the people on the back of the screen or if it's the people that is around you, but people look up to you in so many ways that you don't realise. You've probably got your trolls in a language, but you need to remember.
I don't realise now.
People actually wait to watch you, you know, because that's something that I realised as well, that people were actually counting on the lives. Because they never had anybody else back at home and stuff. So you do help a lot of people more than you realise. So you're a very private person though. Very, very private. And this is it keeps baffling me every time that I put yours out, and it's like in the corner, and it's like you're shutting everybody out and you're not allowing them to know any of your business or any of your personal stuff. And I just feel that you're so personal. Right? You keep a lot to your chest, but you also argue with yourself a lot as well, don't you? So you're arguing with yourself with a lot of decisions you're making as well, because you feel you've been stung in the past.
Yeah.
But you've got victory. Everything's going to be okay. Right? So this is telling me that everything's going to be a lot better than you're expecting. Because it's like, I know a lot's on your shoulders and there's a lot of pressure, but I do feel that everything's going to be a lot better. There's love. And this is somebody that would buy you a lot of stuff. This is somebody that's very, very romantic. So it's like a romantic gesture. So normally they would say this is a proposal, but it could be a proposal of offering you to be a girlfriend or anything like that as well. So this is somebody that is like, you either like them or you don't type energy. They tend to kind of follow a lot of bad crowds as well when they were like maybe in their younger days, or, you know, but they're quite good at getting people to follow them at the same time. Alright, so now I want these ones for you to know. It's like you're making agreements with a friend or somebody close. This could be like a family member, or a partner. And this person's changing, right? They're changing quick. I don't know if this is good changes or bad changes, but I feel that they're changing quick. There's like arguments over messages or like communication. Somebody's lying about something and it's caused arguments. And you need to have there's an important chat with somebody as well that is going to bring a lot to light. Right? Now, you're quite distant, and I need to show you that. So you're quite distant to a lot of people in a lot of situations just now. You're quite cold as well. You're pushing people away. And I don't blame you, Ems. I really don't.
Yeah, I always do push people away. Always.
You know, like,
It's something that I can't help, but it's just...
Like, I really have been there. Like, I've had a really good friend as well, like, for 4 or 5 years, and the twos were doing the same thing. And she shit on me big time, you know, and I've never done anything to hurt MD or or anything. Only thing I did do is help her, you know, and then all the trolling, the everything else, and it got to a point where even the people in the chat end up causing arguments between you and other people as well. Like, they like the drama. Do you get what I mean? So it leaves you in your own wee bubble. You end up isolating yourself away from everybody. And that's just the way it is. I totally get you. But the offer's always there. I'm always here. So, because I know the feeling. This is you knowing your own self-worth now, though. Right? So even though that you're pushing people away and you're quite cold and calculated and just direct with people now, it's like now you're knowing your own self-worth and you're like, I deserve a lot better. You know, and I'm not putting up with your pish anymore. I'm not putting up with your shite. Which I like.
Yeah, cool.
It's like you want to go to the next level of life, and this is like the next step, as in you want to move on, but people know they're not allowing you to move on when it comes to memories. That's what it's like. Okay, there's a lot of good that comes with a lot of stuff, but there's a lot of bad that comes with stuff. I don't know what I'm meaning by that, but I'll leave it with you.
A lot of good, a lot of bad.
It's like, I don't know if it's online, I don't know if it's a person around you, but there's a lot of good that comes with this person or situation, but there's a lot of bad that comes with it as well. Right, so just kind of look out for it. But it could be eating. And I says to him, I don't know what to get involved. You don't feel comfortable. I don't know if you don't feel comfortable around a house or you're just uncertain about the house that you're going to get in the future. Right? Because it could be that it's two things. You've got the house and the cloud, and that just means there's confusion or there's uncomfortableness there. Now, I do feel that there is a meeting coming up connected with a house as well, but there's delays with a house, right? There's some delays. And I also see as well that there's a letter coming or news coming as well.
That's kind of weird because something happened today and apparently, you know, I've got to have a meeting with someone and someone else to discuss, like, put a plan in place and options and stuff like that. And one of the ones that she was saying was we'll try and get a move. We work alongside with the police and blah, blah, blah. So it could be beneficial for me, maybe.
Aye, definitely. There is a decision though. Oh, sorry, I didn't know you were talking because it muted.
No, go on.
It muted on my side there, sorry. So it's like there's a decision to make. So I feel that this is either between more than one house, or you might move and then move again. Right? It can mean that, but I'm going to check for you. Now what I'm seeing anyway is there's paperwork coming for a house, and I also see this as a house that you love. And I'm also seeing this being a house where you feel more comfortable and it being popular as well. Right, so it's got to be a popular house. So you will still allow certain people in your house and stuff like that. Right, so let's see around this house. It's just that feeling perfect. It's just everything feels perfect. That's the feeling that I've got. So like, even if you're feeling uncomfortable just now, I feel that you're going to feel comfortable in the future. There is definitely a house move coming in, and it'll come in very, very fast when it comes in. Or it'll be a fast move. Are you thinking about moving closer to your family?
No.
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 Because this is something that is talking about family legacy, but it's something that will develop over time. That's what it means. So this is something that's going to take a bit of time for you to move, or it's talking about the gap in between. So I was trying to figure it out. But anyway, it's telling me that you've got like the comfort, the happiness and all that in the future, but it's not telling me when you're moving, but it has told me in the previous live, and I'm sure it was around September. Right, so I want to look around this this friend that is causing a bit of shit.
Okay.
This person may be tall. You had a gut feeling about this person, and it's right, because it's now coming to light. That's what I'm seeing. So it's yes, the time has come. Right? At the same time though, like, these situations is making you grow even more as a person. It's making you smarter and wiser, and that's what people are not even realising. There's a miscommunication somewhere, though. Somebody picked somebody up wrong.
Yeah.
Can you take that? And then there's like a kind of moment where you have a conversation or you come across something and it's like a kind of moment. I don't know what that is. I'm just going to let I get feelings, and sometimes I'll see things. So I'll just tell you, it doesn't always make sense to me at the times, and you don't need to answer either. And this is something within the next 7 days. This is happening now in 7 days' time. Right, so just kind of look out for that. Right, again, it's talking about the passport. So the passport is coming in. And it's like you were planning on a trip, but it's been delayed. So it's going to get delayed. Or you've delayed it.
You mean passports coming in?
What?
What do you mean about passports coming in?
The last time I had says to you that I could see a passport. And you had says to me that you were thinking about planning on getting your passport, and I said there was going to be some delays around it. Or were you winding me up?
No, I don't think maybe possibly a name change on my passport, but I've already had my passport, so I have got that.
Right, well there is news that there's, because that could be two things, right? So it's like the ship and the letter, that can mean a passport, but can also mean paperwork for travelling, because that's what it is. So it could be paperwork's coming in a travelling, and that's why I always ask wee things, like wee questions. It's not like I try and get it out of you, it's just to make me understand a wee bit. So it's like I do feel that you're going somewhere. It's like an event. Right, so I don't know if you're planning somewhere to go and see something, but that may be coming up as well. But I just feel that there's a delay in travel. But then there is one in the future. I do feel one in the future where it's abroad. I don't feel that's any time soon, but I do feel there is one in the future. Now, there is some delays around finances. I don't know what that is. I could be picking up on people around you as well. So people could be nosy bastards all they want, right? I do feel that you're quite good in finding ways to be able to be stable, right? I'm seeing that anyway. And I'm seeing growth around finances. I'm seeing you being stable in the future. I'm also seeing that there could be like job opportunities coming up along the way as well. So it's like you're getting offered to do certain things. So you have to take a leap of faith, but I also feel that sometimes you want to move on and do something else. So it's like you want to do other things. And then it's like you'll doubt yourself and you'll sit back and you'll say, nah. I hope you can take that. It's like, I want to do all these things, but nah, I'll leave it to another day, and then that other day never comes. That's what it's like. So I want to give you a kick up the backside and say, get gone, right? And then the other card that I pulled out, so I was saying I'll kick you up the backside. It was taught about baby steps. One step at a time will get you to where you need to be, so it will. Right, let's see. So there is somebody here that is older than you that you're arguing with. And it's through messages. Because I'm seeing it through... Oh.
Sorry.
That's alright. I'm seeing it being through messages. Right, so I want to tell you what I see around the relationship. Now, we all have our own wee doubts and everything else to think otherwise. So I'll leave that for you. You know what we're probably on about anyway. But what I'm trying to say is I see a long-term relationship here for you. I see news, or I see letters or messages back and forth. But sometimes you still feel alone even though you've got someone, or you've got someone. Can you understand that? Like you could have all the love in the world, but you could still feel unloved. And the reason why I'm telling you that is because that is me in a nutshell. And my spirit guides will tell me things like about me, and they'll say you, and I'm like, right, all right, just pick out my cons, do you get what I mean? But I totally get that. But sometimes you can definitely tell between the genuine and the not. Anyway, you can definitely. But I feel that now that you're going into like self-doubt, panic, worry type kind of feeling, or but I'm seeing it being successful, and I'm seeing it make you be really, really happy. And I could see it being long term. And this is a relationship that's all about the home and the family life type relationship that will make sure they'll put you first. But if you keep on putting these blocks up, the reason why I'm trying to go about it then you're not going to allow it to go any further if you keep putting your blocks up yourself, are you? Do you get what I mean? So you're never going to allow yourself to be truly loved. That's basically what I'm trying to tell you. So you do deserve love. Right. Right, so I've got one more wee piece of reading to give you. And if there's anything else you want me to look around, and you don't actually need to give me specific names. You can date around a way where you can ask me a question and I'll look around it and try and give you the best answer I can without telling everybody else. Oh, Ems. This is somebody that wants to be with you. I'm sorry, but that's why I showed you that one, because I could show you that one. So there is an ending coming in for better things to come in, Ems. This doesn't mean your relationship. This just means it could be the end of friendships. Right, what people don't realise, we all sit and go, oh, hoo, I don't have that friendship anymore, or I'm not going to have them around me. It's actually if they're not in your life, they're not supposed to be in your life. So to me, if somebody leaves my life, or if I have a big argument with somebody and they're no longer there, then that was supposed to happen. So that big change was supposed to happen. So why am I continuing to give myself a hard time for it? So they just weren't supposed to be in your path, Ems. So don't continue to punish yourself, give yourself a hard time, and don't punish yourself for other people's actions either, because that's not your doing. So I do feel this is a successful time of your life. So this is talking about being accepted or being successful. There's fertility again. Do you remember I was telling you about pregnancy in the last one?
Oh, yeah.
So fertility is there again, and I'm not saying it's you, but it could be like news for a friend or a family member as well. But I just need to tell you, it could be you, family member, friend. And then again, you've got a lot on your mind, Ems. Okay, it's like you're feeling overwhelmed with a lot of things, but you need to let go of a lot of things. But I do feel that moving forward within the next 3 months, you're going to let go of a lot of emotion and a lot of worry. You need to sleep better as well. Right, you need to work on your sleep, because I feel your sleep patterns are all over the place, or you're not sleeping, or you are sleeping, or you're not sleeping, and it's driving you nuts as well. And it's like you're seeing every hour of the clock. Do you actually have a clock and you're hearing the tick, 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 tick?
No.
No? Right. Somebody does. Somebody does, and I'm hearing the click, click. I don't know if you're going to go to somebody's house and they're going to have that. I don't know. Look out for it, right? But it's going to bug it's going to bug you anyway.
What about the counter?
It could be that. It could be. Does that go off during the night as well?
Yeah, 24/7.
Oh my goodness.
Every time someone follows me or unfollows, it goes off.
Oh my goodness. I would love it, but I don't think I would. Nah. No, it'd drive me nuts. Right, so I was going to leave it, but do you remember the last time I was telling you about the online stuff? That came back out again. There's a lot more to come, Ems. I'm sorry to tell you. It just means that you've got a lot more either stalking, trolling, or harassment, right? So just look out for it. But I feel this is to do with people around you or around your circle, because it's saying surround yourself with positive people. It's like people are telling you what they want you to hear, right? It's like people, like, say for instance you go to somebody and you say, oh, I've got this big massive idea and I think it's going to be brilliant, and you feel really good about it. Somebody will tell you it's shite because they thought that, well, I should have got that idea before you. That's the way it works, you know. I want to say the winter time, that's when you feel more comfortable. I don't know why, but I've been feeling the winter time. You feel more comfortable around the winter time. I don't know why. I don't know if it's sitting indoors or having the excuse to be indoors more.
I don't know, it could be also to do with like clothes and weight and stuff like that, maybe.
Aye, I don't know why I was being told it. I just need to tell you everything they tell me. Right, okay, you're going to be getting signs from your loved ones in the spiritual world. Now, I don't know if you believe in a lot of this. Thank you so much for all the gifts, guys. So you're going to be getting signs from a male in the spiritual world. He's going to be sending you little feathers. Now, if you don't see these feathers yourself, it's going to be stuck to the bottom of your shoe and you're going to take it into the house. It's going to be something like that anyway. But he's giving you reassurance that everything's going to be okay, right? Because it's been really, really tough around you recently, right? Emotion-wise and everything else. I don't know if there's an anniversary coming up as well, but he is saying, I'm okay, right? Now, I'm also seeing here as well that you need to plan ahead. The more you plan ahead or have backup plans, the better your plans are going to be. Now, you're holding yourself back too much due to what you're thinking, right? I always say our thoughts are lying, sneaky bastards, right? They really are. So your actions and your attitudes determine your future. So if you keep on telling yourself, I'm not good enough, or it's not going to work, or it's just going to fail, if you keep on telling yourself all these things, are you ever going to give yourself that push or that drive or jump into that relationship or take that job on? You won't, right? So I feel that you're just overthinking too much, and it's like, it's constant, and it's just, I don't know what to actually call it, but it just keeps going round and round and round. But I feel that you need to try and change your thoughts so that to give yourself more insight for the future. Because I feel that you panic a lot about the future as well, even though things have not even happened yet. So it's like you're even planning ahead, even though it's not even happened. I don't know if I feel that Well, there's a part of me that you say fuck planning because planning doesn't work anyway. Right, so we'll fuck that.